is Mowmaster. Welcome back to All the Mods 10. Last episode, we moved our storage around just a little bit. So storage is now downstairs, and we have a warp index. So we have a little remote for our storage as well, which is quite nice. We also started working on the salts. Salts, yes. Very, very salty. I'm just putting some extra wormies down here. Wormy right there. Don't ask why that popped in my head. But yeah, just place some wormies down. We have a couple of harvesters working. And I started doing a test. Yeah, it does not consume durability off of the second one for whatever reason. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna abuse it. I'm gonna abuse the hell of it. But yeah, so we are doing a potato farm for the plant salts, basically. Poison potato doesn't count, but regular potato does. So yeah, our plant salts are going to be potato-based. I use potato mainly just because it's the most output per crop, basically. Beets are making us sugar and beet seeds for our fermentation starters. So that's kind of a fermentation starter and our salt for plants. And it's also going to eventually produce the creature salts as well. And then we're looking at ice for our strata salt. So let me throw that back down here-ish or something. So that's our strata salts, which is ice, which I have this guy for. I'll just set that back up eventually. And the last one, we talked about maybe doing amethyst, just bulking up our amethyst production so that we can do the ore salts with amethyst still. Which is fine, perfectly fine, honestly. But I did think about there's a more efficient way to do the ore salts. And that would be just seeing how we're doing there. And that would be basically using actual ores. Which brings us to a point. How are we getting ores? There is the mining drill from Modular Factory Reloaded, or whatever that thing's called now. Whatever Buzz named that thing, but it's basically Mine Factory Reloaded. MFR, whatever it used to be. And we have actually additions now, which I'm actually thinking about going this route. And then we also have occultism, which can do it as well. And then obviously we have a few mining mods, or mining options within mods as well. So actually additions has its own like little block breaker drill down thing. Actually immersive engineering wouldn't be a bad option. You could make the excavator and that mines just straight ore, which actually wouldn't be a bad solution now that I think about it. It just takes a crap load of power. So that's the only downside to using immersive engineering for ore is it's just a lot of power they have to produce to make it run. So that's maybe not the most ideal. And then the next option I was thinking of was actually Additions has this atomic reconstructor. I can't remember what the power draw actually is on this thing, but I can't imagine it's anything too crazy. Famous last words, I suppose. Ah, that's what I was wondering. Getting started. What the fuck? Lore, apparently. Okay. Ah, I should go find a village. Yes, I know that. It shoots out a laser, cover all certain items and whatever. Tell it to block. When shooting a laser, it uses 1,000. The additional rates CF. What is CF? Is it a custom power source? Okay, yeah. So that's pretty obvious. Intro to manual. Okay, cool. Canola seeds. We'll skip the video guide. Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't help me. I guess this unlocks as we do it. A little sad, but I suppose it's fine. We'll throw that in here. If it was able to. That's pretty lame. Alright. I guess if that's the case. Oh, I actually need sticks, huh? Log. But yeah, I want to do some extra additions. So we have a reconstructor here. We have a lens. Oof, glass sand. Give me some sand. Got some sand in the pants. Sand away. Who the hell? Sketch. If you're gonna go live, come play some games. Oops, I forgot that it's my screen. My bad. But yeah, reconstructor. I'm thinking lens of the miner. Pretty sure we have everything there for that, so that's not bad. And then I'm thinking I want to do canola power. It's been a long time since I run canola power, and it could be fun. But I do need to make the market actually as well. Was it 4 or 5 glass I needed? I think it was at least 4. I guess I don't need to keep going upstairs for that. I could just do it here. Blunk, blunk, blunk. Blunk, blunk, blunk. Cool, cool. Alright, we got the lens of the miner. Probably need another reconstructor, because if I'm doing mining with that, I'll need another one for other things. Can I do this yet? I do not have the wool. But I do have the wool. Give me market. EME, emerald. For the crop that I don't have yet, which is... Let's throw this guy here. Welcome, welcome. It's canola. It's canola. Sweet, I have some canola seeds. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I thought right click was supposed to just crap out seeds, but apparently not. Canola. We're gonna make another farm for this, obviously. But before we do that, I'm gonna get some seeds. I'll probably need more than a stack eventually, but you know, we'll be fine. And we're done. Cool. Alright, break that. Got some canola. Let's maybe throw some of these seeds in something that's not going to get me to use them all up. Alright, so we have canola. I will need a nori and advanced, which is... So we need redstone. It looks like iron, I think, is a nori. Yeah, redstone, iron. I think charcoal will work. Block of coal. That'll probably work too. Iron. Coal, iron. I need redstone. Am I really out of redstone? Uh-oh. Jesus. Smelts into 1, huh? Oh, that's not super ideal. Whoa, that makes 12. Okay. That makes a fair bit. Cool. That is what I'll do. Anything that gives me more than 1 would be better than nothing. Good old little pressy press. Wait, what? Oh, haha. I see. Alright, that should be enough for now. Nifty nifty. Cool, cool. Got a stack of that. Got a few diamonds. I do need power. Can I suckle power off of this somehow? I can, yes. Alright, let's go grab a torch. They're only... Oh god. Is that not how that works? Let me go grab a lever or a button or something. LEV. Lever. Button. I don't remember how you toggle the mode on here. Okay. Yeah, there's no special lenses. Does it no longer work with a torch anymore? Maybe that's the issue. It used to work with a torch. You just throw a torch in front of it and it'll just make stuff. I'll throw one of these down for shits and giggles. Or is it just a matter of, like, size? Ah, it's a matter of the amount of energy. Is it... Wait, hold on. There's 16. Is it literally just because there was a torch and not a block? It was quite literally just because. Oh, that's so silly. No, it was due to the item count. Okay. Okay. Obviously, our passive generation is a bit not quite sufficient. Test our theory with the torch again. Alright, torch works. Perfect. Alright, there we go. We have a few things for Action Editions. I should probably sleep real quick. I haven't slept in a little while. So we can keep the birdies away. The evil birdies. Alright. Throw all this back. Oh, I need the reconstructor. Okay. Canola press. That's. Probably need a few of those. Goldilocks. Probably need a second one of those at some point. Canola press. And this. Perfect. Alright, that is our power. I believe this needs power. I don't think that does. Okay, so canola goes in here. Yes. Okay, cool. What else is this used for outside of canola pressing? Just that primarily? The vat for hooch? Hoochie hoochie? Processing plant to make vegetable oil. And to make... oh, fertilizing stuff. Okay. 3 to make 1. Lame. And plant salts. Okay, so cool. That's fine. Uses for canola seeds. Empowered canola seeds. Okay. Oh, right. There's like tiers of this, isn't there? So we have canola oil, and to refine canola oil. How do you refine it? Canning machine? Fluid drop? Refined canola and the fermenting recipe. Okay, so straight canola oil gives you that. Okay. Oh, and this automatically outputs. That's quite beautiful. I forgot about that. Cool. All right. So now we have some fermented canola oil, which is cool. And then our oil generator. Uses. No? So this makes the crystallized oil. And that makes the empowered oil. Okay. So I'm relearning here. So that to that is fairly easy to do to crystallize oil. Okay. And that's just the crystallized seeds. No. Yeah, crystallized seeds, which is a reconstructor. Okay. So I'm gonna take 16 of these. Okay. Clearly I need a bucket, I would imagine would work. Again, I don't know why I'm coming down here when I have the friggin' wand on me. Yeah. Small brain. Alright, so we have a bucket of this goop. We have that. I have that. And in you go. How much are we producing? 100 CF a tick. For 280 ticks. That's pretty good. Oh, per 50 millibuckets. Oh, that's actually not terrible. So 280 ticks is 14 seconds. So 100 CF a tick for 14 seconds. Pretty good. Oh, I need a wrenchy wrench. Donk. At 50 millibuckets. So that is 20 50 millibuckets. Yeah, 20. You could, basically this burns 20 times per bucket. So we're making. Oh, this is actually CF per tick anyway. Okay, so this would be what, 20,000 energy times 20 roughly. 20,000 times 20 would be 56,000 energies over the duration of 14 seconds times 20, so a couple of minutes. Not terrible, I suppose. It's definitely power, and definitely something we can easily scale up. We'll need a canola farm, that's fine. We'll need a way to automate this portion, which is also fine. Let me just do that real quick. Just get my other bits. Load this bad boy up. Speaking of which, is this redstoneable? I don't think it is. Okay, but we still have a fair bit of canola to work through anyway. Cool. That will do. Now let's throw this all in a backpack. I'll take those. Throw that in there. Maybe throw that in there too. Maybe not. And then our seeds. We'll throw those in the storage system for right now. But yeah, there we go. All right. So power is kind of taken care of here. So now the next bit is the lens of the miner. We need to hit various stone types to give us what we want. Okay. I can probably generate this, I'd imagine. Generation using magma, water, and lava with cobble underneath every second or so, which is fine. Okay. Magma. Buckets. I'll have to go find me some lava, not a huge deal. Another extruder. And some cobblestone. 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 Alright, let's go to the place that we know has lava. We're going to slash home AC, or AX maybe. I forgot that someone had made a lava lake down here, so this is fine. I was gonna, my plan was to just jump straight into lava and then slash home when we got back. But clearly, not needed. Not needed at all. That's thankful. Alright, so we have our water, our bucket, and that, and that. Perfect. I'll probably need a block placer for this, so this will be a temporary setup that we're doing right now. I need magma underneath. It's magma there. Cobblestone here. And then kind of your classic lava gen? Or cobble gen, I should say. Water there, lava there. Doohickey on top. And a backpack for temporary storage. And every second or so, we should be getting some stone, which is good. All right, so that is that portion done. The next part, I will need a torch. Take the pipes and that. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, for a temporary setup, for a very temporary setup, set that up on pulse. I'll give it a button for now, so we can test all this. The lens will just go on right on top. I'm assuming that's how that works. Yeah, that's how that works. And now we need a way to get this. EXTR. Yeah, this. That's actually pretty easy. That's actually way too easy for Silk Touch, in my opinion. Considering that Fortune is a freaking rabbit's foot, I feel like that is almost too easy. It would be really easy to just set up a spell turret for this, so I might do it that way. See, I I want a touchy touch. I want a breaky break. Maybe just a regular one silk touch. Perfect. That is exactly how that will have to go. We'll throw that there as a placeholder. 130 or so. Oh, it actually consumes a crap load of energy. Holy. Salt ore. Okay, interesting. That's like 60,000 roughly. But it does always produce, oh, just name light. It's not actually light. Okay, so yeah, it's roughly 60,000. Okay. So if I put one here and that doesn't have a, yeah, it just wastes. Okay. So we need about 60,000 powers for that. So that's a fair bit of energy. I'm starting to think thermoelectric might be the way to go here. So immersive engineering has thermoelectric, and basically if you, I think, put blue ice next to this with uranium next to this, or not uranium, maybe it is uranium from immersive engineering, but you have like a uranium block next to one of these. It produces a fair bit of power. I can't remember the exact amount, but I feel like it's pretty decent for passive power gen. There's a bit of steel and a little bit of Constantin, which is not the easiest in the world to get a hold of, but it's not impossible either. Battery box, I don't know if I'll need that right now. How do I make Constantin? Is the kiln? Oh, there's a kiln block. Okay, cool. The kiln, I think, is the easiest way to make Constantin, if I recall. I might be. Oh, I guess nickel and copper dust is actually probably the easiest way to go at that. Nickel and copper, huh? Okay. Nickel. Copper. Why would I have any copper? That'd be ridiculous. And that is plenty of stuff that I need. Alright, yeah, we're going to 100% need a fair bit of the canola going. So we definitely need to get a farm going for canola. We probably actually need to look into a better option for... what am I trying to say? Oh, a better way to grow our crops faster. But, having said all that, if I throw this in there, that should produce 3. Yeah, 3 salts. And honestly, it's not a terribly hard... other than the power cost, it's really not a terribly hard thing to work, and it's as fast as we can toggle it, really, is as fast as it works. So that is actually a really good source of salt there. Again, we got to deal with the power solution. Canola probably isn't the ideal solution there. I'm curious how much a water wheel actually produces. I know it's not much. We could just set up like an array of water wheels and just call it good. Silly for me to think that I could see that. I'm thinking thermoelectric might be our way to go. If not thermoelectric. my wife. Ask me what I'm up to. Yeah, I really need to fix the Discord problem. I wonder if there's a way to trigger streamer mode without actually having recording software up. I don't know. Anyway, hiya! Sayonara, sucker. Boom. Again, why did I come down here? I don't know. I'm actually kind of disappointed that the Expeditions book is not a true book. It's kind of low-key disappointing. Right. So what are we doing? Actually, we could stop right here, actually. Expeditions. Yeah, we could stop right here if we really wanted to. We're hit 31-minute mark. Kind of blabbered on a fair bit. And I suppose that means that that's always a good thing to try. Like I said, I think next time we might explore other power options. Maybe I'll do this off camera. I don't know, but I might look into which one of the power options is kind of better, whether it's like water wheels or if Canola actually is probably easy enough to automate. Canola is actually super easy to automate, to be honest with you. It's just a matter of making the machines for it, which is not that big of a deal. And then redstone pulsing everything, which would be really, really easy. We could set up basically a turtle program to do it. And the turtle could output redstone on different sides. And then we have literally 4 sides of a turtle, or technically 5 sides of a turtle that could output redstone to. And easy enough. Or, I think we have bundled cable. Yeah, we have bundled cable, which means that we can use bundled cable in conjunction with turtles. To output even more redstone options. So that's always an option as well. And it doesn't have to be a turtle technically. It could just be like a computer instead. But I don't know why I find turtles easier to use. I think just because they're a lot easier to move around and whatnot. But yeah, so yeah, that has been kind of our episode for today. I guess the next bit that I did last episode, if folks are still around and care to listen, that a little bit of life update from me. Took another job interview today for kind of one of those customer service type jobs where you're working for like a car company or a trucking company, and you take customer calls and basically, you let them know, hey, I think this is what's wrong with your vehicle, and oh yeah, we offer these services. Have people come in and get service basically by the company. Interview I thought went pretty well. The gentleman did say he had like 4 or 5 other interviews, and he probably, because of the holiday week, probably wouldn't get back to us until Monday, basically. So, and this guy is actually cool enough. He mentioned in the interview that he will be putting out calls, yay or nay, if people got the job, type of thing, which is actually really cool. Because up until this point, no one's really messaged me back on yay or nay for the job. It's usually been like for example, if I don't have any interview at all, a lot of times companies will be like, "Oh, your email, email through email. Here's a rejection letter or whatever it is, right?" But if any place that I've interviewed so far, if I've gotten, basically they just ghost you is what happens. I call back, say, "Hey, looking into this, blah 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 blah." Usually get a receptionist if I don't get just a voicemail, and yeah, it's just been kind of crappy. So I did have an idea where I would potentially make a website business, hosting people's websites for small businesses or something. I had that idea. Um, Not super keen on doing that. Ideally, I'd like to work for somebody, and then maybe I could do the website thing on the side or something. I actually had kind of an opportunity to still potentially try it out. Where I live in a rural area, we don't get natural gas. We have propane for our heating, which is basically the same thing as natural gas. I mean, not technically the same thing, but as far as heating goes, pretty much the same thing. There's different ways that you set up propane heating and whatnot. We have electric for our stove. Our heater is the only thing that is propane. And honestly, it's probably better that way because we probably use $300 worth of propane over the course of like 5 or 6 months, basically. I mean, not quite 6 months. Yeah, 4 to 5 months probably. We'll only use like 200, maybe $300 of propane. Whereas in electric, like in the summer, I easily surpass like 200 a month in the summer with electric for cooling. So yeah, having an electric heater would probably kill me, honestly. Unless maybe I invested in some solar panels, but I don't really have the money for that right now, unfortunately. But yeah, so we get propane, and I asked them to fill it up or whatever, and they sure filled it. And then I didn't like when they filled it the first day. I didn't get like a notice on my door that said, "Hey, we came by and filled it. Here's your bill." Instead, a few days later, I got a notice on my door with a bill, and it said, "Oh, we put X number of gallons in your tank. La di la di la. Here's the price or whatever." So I went and paid it, and the lady at the counter was like, because her husband's the one who owns the business. Him and another gentleman who works for them, who also delivers propane for them, basically. They were talking about how they both filled a customer's gas tank or propane tank. And so this tank is like super full basically right now. And lo and behold, wouldn't you know, it's my tank. So I got charged once and filled twice. And so theoretically, like these people, they're like, "Oh, it's our mistake. You don't have to pay us back for it." But at the same time, I'm just like, do I make them a website? Like it's just a real basic one. Say, "Hey, here's this website for free. Thanks for accidentally filling up a tank again. Here's $200-300 worth of programming stuff." I mean, theoretically, I could host the entire website for a year with a domain for like $300. Honestly, I'd probably lose out a bit on the time to set up a website if I did it like the right way, so to speak. But if I just set up like a simple like HTML page with some basic JavaScript or something, honestly, I could probably have ChatGPT do it for me. Which honestly would not be all that hard, realistically, and that would probably be like $200 worth of work on my end. So I don't know. I'm thinking about, do I build these folks a website for their small business, because they definitely don't have one. I just do it as like a kindness gesture, but then also as a like, promote me please type of gesture. Because there's a few small businesses in my town, and like if I get a normal job, it wouldn't be nice to have something on the side that makes me a few $100 an extra month. Because like the way I'm looking at it, like the job I'm potentially applying for right now, they actually said that they wouldn't be mind paying me $20 an hour. It's still like an $8 an hour cut from what I was making. So it's just like, if I could make a few $100 extra a month, that would be pretty nice. Obviously that's, maybe not the easiest thing to get to happen, but it would be nice if I get just a few hundred extra dollars, because a little bit goes a long way, honestly. Especially in my case where I have my expenses down to about 1,500 to 2,000. If I want to eat a lot of food and go out once in a while, 2,000 for expenses in a month is it's about right. But yeah, if I'm making $20 an hour, I'm only probably bringing home 23 to 25. So I mean that's $500 to save. But in America, you have to pay for your own healthcare usually. And this business does offer like a healthcare plan, like it is reduced. I'll have to talk to my mother-in-law, who's on a similar plan. Like they have it, basically this company and a few other companies that are related. They go in on a group plan, and my mother-in-law has or is part of this group plan because it's in the same town of some of the other jobs that I've applied for. But yeah, it's a group plan thing basically, and I'll have to ask her how much she pays a month for her and her husband, my father-in-law, because if it's like $400 a month, technically still better to go with that option because they offer like vision, dental, and health. But at the same time, that's gonna eat up most of my quote extra money, that I'm getting paid on top of the 2,000 I need to survive, basically. So So yeah, I don't know. We'll see how things pan out. Hopefully, honestly, even though I don't really care to do kind of this customer service job, it does get me in the door. They have a lot of other options. They actually go up to $25 an hour with their wages, like from the posting. Basically, they based on skill, we'll go up to $25 an hour type thing. Obviously, I don't have all the skills for this job. I'm mainly a programmer, right? But I can hack it as a customer service person. Not a big deal. I can learn on the job. I'm actually really good at computers, and apparently this position is a lot more invoicing and computer work more than anything. So that's actually even better for me. So yeah, I'm excited for this, but that every time I get excited for a job, it always seems like I don't get it for whatever reason. So I'm excited for nothing again. Probably we'll see. We'll hope for the best, but come Monday next week, we'll know for sure. So I probably won't have any life update stuff come Friday unless some crazy stuff goes down with the family. Usually our family doesn't have any drama stuff go down, but just in case there is, um, you know, cousin's baby daddy gets weird or something. I don't know. I don't know what type of family drama there will be over Thanksgiving. But yeah, for the Americans, have a happy Thanksgiving. For the non-Americans, have a good Thursday, I suppose. And yeah, we'll see you folks in the Friday's episode. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Bye.